My name's Walt Weaver. I'm the judge of Potter County Court of Law number 1. Today's an arraignment. I'm going to call you I'm going to call you forward, ask you your name, and then check on the accuracy of the spelling and this charge. You find yourself charged by the state of Texas. You have an absolute constitutional right to be assisted by an attorney, and we'll have a conversation about that. So this time, would Roderick Bernard Burley Jr. come forward?
Right here.
Go ahead and shut that door off. Okay.
You almost had it, Mr. Burley. That door almost shut perfectly.
Right here.
Right here.
How you doing?
I'm doing good. Can you see me, Mr. Burley?
Yes, sir.
Did you hear me when I introduced myself earlier?
Yes, sir. I'm blessed. God bless you.
And God bless you as well. I have your name spelled Roderick, R-O-D-R-I-C-K, Bernard, B-E-R-N-A-R-D, Burley, B-U-R-L-E-Y, Jr. Is that all accurate?
Yes, sir.
You're here on a Class B misdemeanor allegation of driving while intoxicated. Is that your understanding of the charge, Mr. Burley?
What's the form of intoxication that it says that I'm being charged for?
I do not know. That'll be for the state to prove later. It could be alcohol, it could be marijuana, it could be over-the-counter pills, it could be a synergistic combination of many things. The point is, they're alleging intoxication, which is the loss of the normal use of your mental and physical faculties while operating a motor vehicle.
That's not true. I was taken to a hospital for
Hang on. Not true is for a jury to decide later. I'm just telling you what you think the charge is.
Okay.
So I'm going to enter a plea of not guilty right now because you told me that is not true. As such, you're absolutely entitled for an attorney to represent you. Are you going to hire a lawyer, or do you want me to have one court appointed to represent you?
So what's the stipulation of me pleading guilty? Because I've been here 3 months waiting on a misdemeanor.
You can't plead guilty. You told me you weren't guilty. Now, you've been there 3 months. That's an outrage. If you had a lawyer, perhaps they could resolve this by getting your bond lowered while you're waiting for your trial.
Yeah, but I was falsely arrested, though. That's why I asked that.
And that means you can't plead guilty.
Sure.
Every time you open your mouth, it convinces me not to let you plead guilty. First, you said you didn't do it. Then you said it's an illegal arrest violation of the Fourth Amendment.
But it's the same thing as no contende. That's what I put on the my Randall County charge.
No contende means you're guilty.
It means that you're saying that you just want to rush through a speedy trial. That's what it says.
No, nolo contendere is Latin for I do not contest the issues. You cannot hold it criminally against you, but I am guilty nonetheless.
Am I not able to represent myself to see what's the best thing for me so I can hurry up? Because it's just a misdemeanor. If I was to say I was guilty, I'd be able to go home.
Well,
and
you've been there how long?
3 months on just a misdemeanor, sir.
Any other holds on you?
No, sir. That's it.
Well,
That's
that is
why
an outrage. And you haven't asked for a lawyer before this date?
they said that I don't have a clause number. I have the papers on in the cell. They never gave me a clause number, probably because it's just a misdemeanor.
Well, they have a cause number. It means they didn't tender it. Either the state, the police did not finish their investigation to turn it over to the state to sign off on it, or the state lost it. Deputy, is there any other hold on this gentleman?
Yes, Judge. He also has duty on striking unattended vehicle, and it has no cause number from what I was showing on filming.
Is that a felony?
It's a Class B misdemeanor.
That's what I thought. Is there any felony that's pending?
No, Judge.
Thank you so much, Deputy. Ms. Cervantes,
Yes, Your Honor.
is this gentleman correct in that he's been sitting there uncharged for 90 days?
It's been 85 days.
Okay. Seems like 90. Is that correct, though?
Yes, that's correct.
You need explanation? Were you waiting for a blood test to get back or something?
Oh, yeah, I have a note here that we were waiting for results from the lab.
Okay.
Right.
Here's the problem. Mr. Burley, I can't let you plead guilty today because you just told me you were not guilty.
Yeah, but how
I
how am I
can
being
get,
how
I
am I
can
being
get,
charged with
Mr. Burley,
something?
Mr. Burley, you cannot talk when I'm talking. It's just one of those rules. I'll let you speak in a moment. But I can get you a lawyer right now, and maybe they can get it dismissed right now, or you can talk to them and plead guilty within days. But I cannot let you plead guilty right now.
Yeah, but the way that you presented the form, I was confused about seeing what the case was, because I've been asking the whole time. I went to Randall County and had a similar case. You can see it on file. It was only held there for 2 days. I'm asking, my parole officer came and asked him, was I violated? So a misdemeanor
Hang on.
holds me 3 months. I've never known it for a misdemeanor to be held 3 months, sir.
Hang on. It does happen. Do you have a blue warrant?
No, sir, I'm not violated.
All right, then. So you're on parole, but
Yes,
they have
sir.
not filed an action against you.
That's why I asked if there was because if I plead guilty to it, it'll violate me, because I didn't.
Yeah,
So,
I agree. So
but
I can't let you out.
a misdemeanor, my parole officer said a misdemeanor would not violate me, but I didn't have any way to bond out, so I had to sit it out. But they never gave me a cause number, nor did they give me a lawyer, because they said that once I become the court, they would give me time served. That's why I figured I was going to get time served.
I don't know who they are, but they are wrong, because the courts don't give plea offers.
I wrote the court, sir. I wrote the court several times. I wrote like three letters to the court. Where I went to the both parole districts, and then the Amarillo Parole District and the Austin Parole District. And I wrote
And that's
one
the problem with representing yourself. You communicated with all the wrong people.
All right.
Why
Well,
don't I just, if you'll ask for a court-appointed counsel, they can probably move this immediately. Otherwise, I cannot let you plead guilty.
I mean, but I was confused about the way the case was presented.
Anything else? Anything else?
So I'm only being charged for one. I'm only being seen for one charge here. Why am I not being seen for both misdemeanors at the same time if this is a misdemeanor court?
Well, here's the reason why. I don't bring the cases. I just tell you about them. And it's the prosecutor's job to bring cases, and they have chosen, for reasons unknown to me, to just bring one case.
Okay, well, I just had a case out of Randall County that I had pleaded not guilty to, because the same thing, the police false arrested me, and I took it to, they gave me time served on it out of Randall County, so I'm not understanding why Parker County wouldn't allow me the same type of treatment on the same.
And I don't have jurisdiction over Randall County, so it's, here we are. I'm begging you, if you'll ask for a lawyer, you'll get a lawyer, and maybe they can get you out immediately. The public defender is dying to help you, because this sounds like it's an outrage.
All right, well, if you feel like that's the best representation of my cases, that'll be okay, but I just don't want to be misled into being set in the cell for another 6 or 7 months.
I'm not going to let that happen.
Okay, because they're misdemeanors. If you can, I would like to ask you, please, can you try to get both cases seen at the same time so I can be released?
I can't make the state charge you, but they have 3 years to bring a charge. They may have decided they don't want to bring a charge.
What do you mean? Can you help me understand that?
Yeah, the state of Texas accuses people of crimes, and sometimes they don't want to accuse you of a crime. So you're arrested for it, and they went, I changed my other mind. I'm not going to charge you.
Okay, that's the purpose of being no contender. That's what that statute holds. But
no, it's not.
So what are y'all presenting to me? I don't want to cause trouble.
There are no offers. The court does not make offers. And you told me you weren't guilty because you didn't do it, and they violated your rights by illegally arresting you.
Yeah, so why am I being charged then if you taking my word for it and saying I can't take that?
I'm not taking your word for it. I'm believing you, and the state has a different opinion. The state goes, he is guilty, and we did nothing wrong.
You just said that you believe me. You just say you believe me. That's the same thing as taking my word for it. If you believe,
no, it's not. I believe that you believe it. I also believe that the state believes it.
I believe I'm wrong here.
All right, we're done. If you'll ask for a lawyer, you're excused, and maybe we can start working on it.
How can I ask for a lawyer and I don't have a phone?
All right, we're done. Yeah, you're just going to still sit in jail until this matter is set for trial.
It's a misdemeanor anyway. I ain't sure.
All right. You only got 90 more days on it until we come up for trial.
It'll be on camera that you misrepresented me, Mr. Weaver.
Okay.
All right, have a good night while I sleep in the cell for no fucking reason.
Okay. Have a good day. Ms. Morris, would you please make sure that he gets a lawyer and make sure you tell the public defender's office how outrageous this is and that this man's outrage is justified. He sat in jail for 90 days, 85 of which without a charge. And please tell him about the confusion of his guilt, innocence, and constitutional rights. And let's get this matter resolved. Thank you, Ms. Morris.
You're welcome.
Can I speak to somebody that can be speaking over my case without me being present? You're making decisions over my case without me being present. You just told her to do something with my case that I didn't approve of. So now I'm looking like, look, hey,